hiring a salesperson can be a challenging process. There are a few things to keep in mind before you decide to hire someone. These include defining the right sales quota and comp plan, keeping the salesperson accountable, and ensuring you have the necessary support. A staffing agency can save you the effort of combing through stacks of resumes. Using a professional service is also the best way to weed out those that aren't. Besides, you'll be able to focus on what you do best. Whether you're a salesperson, marketing specialist, or office manager, you'll be rewarded with an increase in productivity and increased revenue. Plus, you'll have a more interesting and stimulating work environment to boot. Not to mention the free swag. Luckily, there are a lot of staffing agencies out there to choose from. The most common types of agencies are retained and direct hire, and you can find them in every industry. Choosing the right one for you is a no-brainer. With a little research, you'll find the perfect match. So, if you're in the market for a new salesperson, consider a good agency. They'll have your back and help you sift through the hundreds of resumes you'll get on the first day of your job. You'll be glad you did. Besides, hiring an outsourced sales representative will allow you to spend your time and money on other important things like finding the perfect match for your team. When you hire salespeople, you need to ensure that they are accountable. This can help you achieve your sales goals. You need to have an accountability plan that includes individual and team goals. The plan should also include the level of autonomy your salespeople will have. If your salespeople are not performing as you would like, you need to make changes. There are many ways you can do this. For example, if your salespeople are struggling to meet their sales goals, you can develop them to improve their skills. It is also important to find out why they aren't performing well. A good way to find out is to ask your salespeople for insights about their motivation and work style. They may be able to provide you with tips and suggestions on how you can improve. In addition, you should hold one-on-one meetings with your reps. During these meetings, you should give your reps all the resources they need to succeed. These resources may include training, tools, and guidance. Accountability can be a challenging topic to discuss. This is because you don't want to appear as though you're attacking someone. Defining your expectations in advance can ease this tension. In order to establish a culture of accountability, you need to provide a clear set of instructions. Your employees need to know what they are expected to do and when. Be sure to establish clear consequences if they don't. You can also hold your employees accountable through tracking and documenting their activities. By establishing metrics and measuring their pipeline, you can motivate your salespeople. Some sales metrics are more important than others. Use an Excel spreadsheet to track activity. Holding salespeople accountable is a powerful way to boost your team's performance. Good salespeople need a set of clear expectations and rewards. Knowing when they've done a good job is important. Make sure that your staff is comfortable coming to you when they aren't meeting their goals. With your support, they will be motivated to meet their goals. Maintaining an accountable sales environment is a key to optimizing your sales process. Keep in mind that you need to be consistent, open, and respectful. While your staff will likely be motivated by a variety of reasons, a strong leader will be able to guide them through their goals. Defining the right sales quota and comp plan when hiring a new salesperson can be a daunting task. Not only are you trying to find the best way to reward your employees, but you also want to make sure that your sales team can stay motivated and effective. Getting it wrong can lead to a number of problems. One of the biggest is lost revenue. Another is additional turnover. In addition, a bad comp plan can impede your company's ability to hire experienced sales professionals. The most important consideration is to design a compensation plan that fits your sales team's needs. It should be easy to understand and simple to explain. For instance, if your reps spend most of their time cold calling prospects, then a commission-only compensation plan may not be the most appropriate option. Instead, you might consider a hybrid plan that combines a base salary with a commission-based bonus. A good comp plan will give your sales staff a boost without overdoing it. One of the simplest and most cost-effective ways to do this is to create a retroactive pay structure. This allows your reps to get a larger commission on all of their sales prior to meeting their quota. If you're unsure of the most efficient way to create a comp plan, you can consult with an outside consultant. However, do keep in mind that you'll have to weigh the costs and benefits of a particular comp plan. Your best bet is to come up with a compensation scheme that has the most favorable balance of costs and benefits for your company. Of course, there are dozens of different factors to consider when drafting a comp plan. In fact, you should probably consult with several people, such as your HR department, before making a decision on your comp plan of choice. Ultimately, if you're looking to reward your sales team and keep them happy, then it's worth the time and effort to ensure that you've got the perfect comp plan in place. The right comp plan can have a positive impact on your business's bottom line, as well as your employees' well-being. When it comes to hiring a salesperson, you need to have a clear understanding of how you will manage and support that person. You need to understand the role you will play and the type of compensation plan you will set. It's also important to develop a long-term strategy that will help you grow your business. If you don't, you may end up wasting your money on a salesperson who is not able to meet your goals. During the interview process, you need to assess a candidate's reasoning abilities, communication skills, and knowledge of your company's culture. You also need to make sure he or she will fit into your team. You need to make sure that you provide a detailed new hire ramp-up plan to the salesperson and that you are willing to hold them accountable. You should also create a compensation plan and define a quota that is realistic and attainable. In addition, you should create a CRM, customer relationship management, system that will make it easy for the salesperson to perform his or her job. These tasks are essential if you want to hire and retain a top salesperson. You will need to invest in paid activities and organic efforts to ensure that the salesperson is successful. A coachable salesperson will be able to drive your sales. However, if a salesperson doesn't have a passion for your products or services, training won't do much to help.